Wine Grime, 𝐷𝑂𝐸𝑆 best friends. How you vibing today? I hope all is well no matter your vibe and your frequency. Bienvenidos to all those who are new to my channel. For my A1 since day ones, bienvenidos prata. Welcome Black. Black is for expansion. For those of you who are new, let me properly introduce myself. I am a real journey in these social media streets. Not Ariel, a real, honey. Bless. But I am the rare black alicorn. And I want to thank you all for allowing me to be your connect to and through our individual as well as collective journeys, paths, solar life contracts on this timed and timeless timelines of all of our astrological zodiac wheel of time and fortunes. Bless. Now, for those of you who are new, just to give you a little snippet of what my channel is about. I like to describe my channel as an audio visualization because words have power. Whatever you speak and or you listen to, either through your sight, even through sound, you know, it all has an influence on you. So be very mindful of what you intake as well as what you send out. Catch the vibes, friend. Excuse me. But overall, I'd like to describe my channel as an audio visualization to help paint a visual either by thoughts or by vision, a mental image into your mind so that way you can see and you can catch the vibes. But overall, friends, I break down the energetic effect and effect of the energetic, aka spiritual realms, and how they have the symbolism that they have upon us all the time. And I'll do it for right now. I'm being called by my higher self to do it from a tarot perspective only, because that's what my higher self did eons of lifetimes ago for the purposes of us following the paths, because you know there's a season for a reason. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything we do is a repeat of something that our soul signed up to fulfill in this current lifetime that you're living right now, friend. So, with all that being said, go grab your phones, your journals. Heck, happy November 21st. You know, the day of the world card. It's Monday. By the time I post this, people typically are off of work, so go grab your wine, some water, some tea, whatever you want, friend. But at the end of the day, let's get into this energetic detox tea. So once again, friend, happy November 21st of 2022. So what is the surrounding energy today? Well, with it being the 21st, that puts us into the energy of the 21st tarot card, which is the world card. And with that card, that means you are opening up to new worlds. That's what the energy that's surrounding us is all about. It's opening us up to the new worlds. Why? Because of the simple fact that we just left out of, well, not exactly, because once, you know, energy fades in and fades out, cycles in and cycles out. But just for the purposes of this video, we just left the energy or the strongest point of energy as far as yesterday being the 20th, which was the judgment card. Check that video out if you have not. But that was all about awareness, being aware of what you are destroying, stepping into your power, because that was the energy of the high priestess as well as the fool. You know, because the high priestess, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, she is the goddess, I call the goddess in between the subconscious realms and the conscious realms. If you look at the tarot card for the high priestess, specifically for the Rider-Waite deck, it was created in that image because of the simple fact that she has the keys, but you are not allowed into the doorway at all, period, point blank, until you are able to handle or as I should say, handle, as well as being mature enough to move forward into the other realm. And by the other realm, I mean the subconscious realm. That means overall, friend, from the 20th through the 29th of every month, we are working with our high priestess energy, which is our soul. Our soul is the guard or the goddess, however you want to look at it. No, it's the goddess because it's female energy, divine feminine energy. And pretty much the high priestess guards the doorway to the subconscious realm, which reminds me of the soma chakra. That's the chakra that opens up once you've obtained balance. And you obtain balance when every month from the 1st to the 9th, when you talk to the God of your understanding to ask for divine guidance, because 0 is completeness, right? 0 is divine energy of the God of your understanding. 0 is also coming to when things come to full circle. How can things come to full circle? When you work with and within your goddess energy, for one, as well as the God is your understanding of all creations. So that's what goes on between the first 9 days of the week. Of the month. And then from the 10th through the 19th, we're working with the musician power. So with that being said, we're figuring out, because the musician has an understanding of the internal world and the external world. The musician has an understanding of the above levels as well as the below levels, the above realms and the below realms. And the musician also understands how to balance in between all of those realms within consciousness and subconsciousness, to bring balance to both realms, to merger. What does that all mean? My higher self, and from what I've learned thus far, talking with my higher self and with goddess energy, our divine parents of all creation, it's all about merging worlds, merging our subconscious world with our conscious world, having a deeper understanding. And at the end of the day, that's what the high priestess is all about. But once again, with us working with the 20th of every month, pretty much you're being urged starting from yesterday, the 20th, to be aware of your power because of the 2 and the 0. So that way you can move forward in your divineness and step into your power. But you cannot do that. Every month we get the opportunity to do that. But you cannot do that if you do not understand what you're looking at. If you're not able to use and utilize your masculine energy in a healthy way, where you can see the logical, meaning what we physically see and go through every month, from the physical aspect, everything that's in the light that we cannot miss because we're physically experiencing it, friend. This high priestess is here on the 20th of every month saying, hey, are you ready to start this new journey where you merged both worlds? You merged your consciousness world with your subconscious world, meaning you did the inner work from the 10th through the 19th to have an understanding of your above and below, of your within as well as throughout, of your subconscious and conscious mind, of your mental emotional body, and of your emotional mental body. There's so many aspects that we are supposed to understand because we are multidimensional beings. We all have inner divine and inner masculine energy. We all have goddess energy and God is God energy, however you want to look at it. But at the end of the day, we all are physical aspects of the God of all creation. So with that being said, today being the 21st, if you have done the inner work, specifically more so with us still being in the season of fall, and it's all about the mental body and stuff, have you learned how to focus on what it is you need to focus on in order to fulfill, not just manifest, because life is deeper than manifestation, and that's what our souls want us to know. There are things that's beyond this physical realm for us to understand. Money and all of that comes from your energy. If you do not have enough money, that's just a reflection of the simple fact that there are some internal imbalances going on energetically, that your soul made a contract with you to live out in this physical realm, to bring some peace and healing to that energetic contract, to relive in a physical form, so that way it can move forward to the next contract, which is a higher vibrational well, I shouldn't say higher, but a healthier vibrational contract. I want to get away from higher, because there are some people who have accomplished many, many things in this world, and you would think they are living their high vibrational lives, but they still have to deal with some type of internal warfare, like mental warfare and or emotional warfare, that nobody else would probably see except those who are close to them. And but we won't know that. Just being the average Joe looking in. Key example, celebrities. You see people where they have so much money, and you would think that they shouldn't have to worry about anything in the world. But at the end of the day, they did not do their inner work and stuff. So yes, their blessings came in some type of way, shape, or form. Our blessings always come on different levels depending on your vibration, and the things that your soul signed up to experience. But at the end of the day, you still have to do that inner work regardless and stuff. So with that being said, and today is the 21st, and if you actually sat with yourself to understand your energy from a mental perspective, to understand how you your mental thought processes, and had those talks as to why you block yourself, why you're experiencing what you're experiencing, as far as the areas within your life that are unhealthy, and as well as the areas within your life that are healthy, and to double check that I shouldn't say healthy, but they appear healthy, because we are living in the consciousness of whatever we subconsciously understand, about life in the physical sense. Catch my vibes. But overall, if you sat with yourself, the way the tarot cards, specifically the major arcanas, following from the journey of the Fool, which we start on the 1st of every month, all the way through to the 21st, which is today, then you have a better understanding of the highs and lows of the frequency paradigms that we go through. And when I say frequency, think about the word frequency. That means that's a measurement of something, and how long it continues depends upon the measurement, meaning you, friend. I take that as our soul contracts. Every month, every day, we are activating and deactivating, renewing, annewing all types of physical solar contracts. How long you're going to live in those contracts or fulfill those contracts, regardless if it's to call in more healthy experiences or if it's to call in more unhealthy experiences. At the end of the day, friend, it's all about your choice. As they say, you are the creator of your life, as well as the co-creator of your life, because you choose who and what, when, and where you want to do whatever it is you want to do to obtain the things that you dream. Unfortunately, we are so misaligned with our soul and our soul purposes, and then we seek advice and stuff from outer I guess you could say gurus or experts, that we forget to tap into ourselves on a deeper perspective and actually listen to our thoughts and pay attention to our emotions for that actual guidance that is to fit you on a way more personal level. And that's what the 21st is all about. It's all about that. If you did do that inner work and actually sit with yourself and sit with your good emotions as well as your toxic emotions. You know, if you set with your mental thoughts as far as, you know, if it created stress and anxiety, or if it created elation, what's the word? Never mind, happiness and bliss, friend. If you know what I'm saying. Sometimes my tongue gets stuck in my mouth. But long story short, following your thought patterns, paying attention to the emotions that's attached to those thought patterns. That's what the magician energy is all about. Having an understanding as to why you move the way you move physically, and connecting it to your energy, to have an understanding of what it is you're actually creating, and to realize you are the magician of your life. So once we enter the high priestess energy, which starts on the 20th through the 21st, it's all about, okay, did you do the inner work? Are you ready to merge those worlds together? Because if not, then you're not going to get past the goddess, which is the high priestess. Sorry, friend. I had to stop for my youngest baby. But as I was saying, overall, the high priestess or the world card, because the underlining in energy is the high priestess and the magician, because of the 2 and the 1, and this card is ruled by Saturn and it has an earth element. It's all about, okay, have you gained control of your mental body? Because Saturn is all about discipline, healthy boundaries, and if you are not able to have, I guess, work well within yourself and with yourself in a healthy way, then you're not going to be able to actually work well within your energy and stuff. So therefore, you're going to call in definitely some new world. But the question is, what type of world are you calling in? Could it be more chaos? Because at the end of the day, if you do not know yourself energetically, meaning your mental body as well as your emotional body, ergo your energy, then you don't know which contract you're actually active in and you're working in. You're not going to understand why, when you're experiencing happy times, why that's happening, because you have not understood the fact who you are as a person, as a human being, as an adult, and your position in this world to reflect that, hey, I am mature enough to be able to live both within both realms and bring the peace within both realms that's within me, and actually create that peace and hold on to that peace, aka use your magician power to create even more peace. And that's true upliftment from a higher perspective, which is because we are working with our higher selves, which is our soul, who, what do I say? The reason why it's our highest self and our future self is because our soul is the energetic being, or the energy within us that is eternal. It's our essence, and it carried on physical solar contracts to live out through you, friends. So with that being said, I hope you caught my vibes of what the 21st of every month means, and hopefully that has helped you ascend even more today into your soul contract, so you don't go back and create more BS, because who wants that? I know I don't. But overall, friend, I thank you for letting me be your connect to the astral realms, as well as have a better understanding of tarot and the purposes of tarot within our lives, and how it was given to us not just to shuffle cards, but as daily guidance for energetic and the symbolic purposes of tarot. If you caught my vibe, you like me, you resonated with with me in this video, go ahead and ring my notification bell, smash that friend button, aka subscribe button, and make sure to choose the personalized option from that bell drop down menu, so the next time I call to spill the energetic detox tea, friend, you will not miss my call. Remember, we made high and low vibrational soul contracts before we were born to help us realign our energy, figure out what's really going on per our individual as well as collective souls, vibrations and contracts and so forth. All of our answers are within us, friend. You just have to remember who you are and believe in yourself and the God of your creations, of all creations that you understand. Make sure you tell yourself, I am irrefutable, BKA I'm impossible to deny, to be more patient with yourself and love yourself unconditionally, because whatever you mentally think and back up emotionally is what you create physically. Ashe. Stay blessed up, friend, and I'll see you in either the next video or the astral realms. Peace, love, and